I got my guitar back. It just took ages to tune. If you're listening, Rach, I don't know what you did to my guitar. That's still not right. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with that? I've just wanted to tuned it. What have you done to my guitar? There we go. Hey? What's wrong with that? That sounds weird. Let's try again. What's wrong with that? My guitar don't work. What have you done to it, Raj? What is going on here? Guitar tuner, where are you? Come here. Oh, have I tuned it wrong? Wait. 6-string guitar, auto, standard, that's why. No. Custom tuning. Oh no, you're kidding me. You gotta pay for custom tuning. What have I done to it? What have you done to this guitar, son? I've tuned it wrong or something. My guitar tuner's not working. Why is it not working? Recents. 6-string auto. But and that's wrong. There's something seriously wrong with this tuner. Why is my tuner not working? Oh man, I still can't play guitar. But bloody boy your guitar, he said. It'll be alright, he said. Now my guitar's screwed. That don't sound right, and I've tuned it. What is wrong with this guitar tuner? Tune. It's doing something wrong. How do I reset it? Factory settings. How do I do that? Tools. No. I don't know what I just pressed. What did I just press? Oh, I pressed that 6-string standard. There's something wrong there. I can hear it. Oh my gosh, why is it not tuned? How can I not? Where's factory settings? Then. I can't believe they've gone and done that. Why would you do that? Gutted. Horatio, I could kill you right now. It's 2 days I can't play guitar. It won't tune it. Why is it not tuning? It's in tune according to this. Okay. Wrong. Wrong. I swear down there's something wrong with this guitar. What have you done to it, son? According to this tuner, it's in tune. And it's not. There's something wrong with this tuner. It's gotta be. How do I reset it? Profile. No, I don't want to learn a song. I want to reset it to factory settings. There. What's that? Restore purchases. Terms of data. Oh my gosh! I just want to play guitar. Calibrate to 4328. Yeah, we got that. There's something wrong. Either with my guitar or with the tuner. It's got to be the tuner because you are wank. Tune there. What? Why? What are those two markers? They didn't used to be there. Is it auto? Oh, I might have found it. That is the right chord, and it is. Oh, I think I've just done it. Yeah, that's right. Let me borrow your guitar, Dad. I won't break it, Dad. If you're listening, you little shit. Oh my gosh, that is so overtuned. I'm surprised that string didn't break. What's wrong with that? Why won't it tune it? Oh my gosh, it's almost coming out of its socket. What did you do to my guitar, son? That's almost loose. You played the guitar strings loose. You must have done. You are winding me up, son. There's that one that was wrong. Oh, I need to. Oh my gosh. My guitar strings are loose. What did you do to my guitar? Oh my, where's that third? I swear down something's broken. I swear that's nearly loose. What have you done to my guitar? The strings feel loose. Oh my gosh. Why are they that tight though? Oh my gosh, sunshine. And now that guitar string's loose. I swear down this thing's broken. You broke my guitar. He's broke my guitar, he has. Listen to that, that's meant to be in tune. You gotta be kidding me. Let me borrow your guitar, Dad. Something's broken. You pushed my guitar, son. Listen to that! That's not even in tune. Tuned down to C tuning. Oh my gosh, don't tell me that. Yeah, but now all my guitar strings are loose, look. Whatever is done, tightening or loosening it, has messed the tuning on the guitar. I can't even tune the guitar. Something's broken. Either the guitar's broken or my tuner's broken. Search for songs. No, I really want to reset it to factory settings, please. But there's no choice to do that. No. I can't play this. I don't know what he's done to it. You messed up my guitar, son. I don't know what you've done to it. The tuner says that's in tune. It's playing the same note. It's stuck on E. Get off. I can't do it. I don't know how to turn that off. How do you turn that off? It's not even turning the bloody... Well, that's that then, isn't it? Toss. I have never, ever broke a guitar string in my life. And that's the first time. Son, you owe me strings. Unbelievable. I don't know what you did to my guitar. But my guitar does not work. Unbelievable. Alright, let's pull that back. Can someone whistle for me? I won't damage it, Dad. I won't damage it. It's screwed. I won't be able to play guitar till the end of the month. Dang it. I've got no strings. Come here. More biscuit. Here. Beat it. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Yeah. He knows, that dog knows I brought extra biscuits in. And he's looking for where I've put it. What you found? Right, beat it, doggy. You got your... Oh, got to cover up Aldi. Night, night. Where's that? Night, night, Aldi. Look at his head going in that cage. Night, night, Aldi. Whew. Oh, that didn't work, did it? I guess I'm going to have to climb over the couches all the way. Give me another go. Whew. Oh, that nearly worked. There we go. Oh, you farted, dog. Really? Is there anything else that can go wrong at the moment? Oh, you stink, dog. What a way to start a stream. Totally screwed up my guitar. Oh, no. Oh, I just nearly shut OBS. That was close. Right, there we go. Sorry. Let me just copy and paste the stream. I'll be right back with you in a second. Bink. Home videos. Home. There we go. You found it. Open it then. Oh, this mouse. Where am I? Facebook. Yes, Aunt Middleton's a girl. SAS. I know. Not the SAS. Yes, the SAS. Oh, I don't care. It's beyond me. It's all of them. I can't explain this to you enough. Post. Picture. Post. And away it goes. Twitter. Tweet. SAS legend wants to be the mayor of London. Ant Middleton, me the mayor. Conor McGregor's going to be the president of Ireland. What is going on? Like, she's going to do anything for the Irish people. Anything at all. Right. Create a problem. Give you the solution. Alley up. You're not coming up? Hey? Crap, where's the live stream on? Where are you lot? Is that you lot? That is you lot. Come here. Should be down that end of the screen. There we go. Right, what didn't I do? Share to group, 1 second. Alley up. I'll get on your bed. Share. To group. And post. We're done. We are done. Now I can come back. How y'all doing? I hope you had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Say hello to you all. Who was first in? It was Alpha. John Cena! Luke, how you doing? Susanna, Rachel's here. Hello, Rachel. Kyle's here. Oot in a boot. Karen Stall is also here. Alpha. Pete, does your tune have a different frequency? 442. Yeah, it does have 442, but it still shouldn't have done that, should it? It was set to 432, but it still should. It wasn't tuned into 432. That's why the string snapped. I've never broke a string ever. Never ever broke a string, and I've been playing guitar for about longer than that. Yeah, about 8 years maybe. I've never broke a guitar string once. I was talking to him about it last night when he bombed it. I said, I've never broke a guitar string once. And he left me that one with the broken string last night. I couldn't play that either, could I? Because he took the capo div. Bobby Lindsay, how you doing? Kirsten Wall, how you doing? Forever Hopeful, how are you? Trini, how are you? Welcome to the show, everybody. I hope you had a nice day. Gregor G, welcome to the show. Anna Souza. Hello, Anna Souza. How you doing, darling? I hope you had a nice day on non-spinning stationary flat plane. We're going to look at the human skeletons as always. Come here. Alley up. Alley up, Marley. There we go. Just stood there looking at me being a div. You know what time it is. It's because I haven't played guitar. Right. Every day we look at the human skeleton. Males have bigger faces. You can visually see the difference, look. Once you get used to seeing these templates placed on people's faces, you draw these markers like a rectangle shape, look. He has a wide head, widest in the cheekbones, and a wide jaw. She has a wide head, narrow in the cheekbones, and narrower in the jaw, giving her an upside down egg shape. When we look at the human skulls for real, those two shapes appear, look. Big square lines, straight across to the top, widest in the middle, straight across the bottom. Widest at the top, narrow in the middle, and narrower at the bottom, just like those templates. Show you. When we apply these to faces, we get an honest answer as long as your face matches these skulls. What I mean by that is a 50-50 picture, meaning because this picture, that's 100% of it, but only 50% of it is face, you have to find photographs that match that ratio, where 50% of the picture is face. And then you bring these skulls in, and only one skull will match. That's the way you skull check properly. There are lots of people out there doing fake skull checks using oversized pictures, undersized skulls. The only time you see me do that is when I can't get a decent face picture at 50-50. And I know I can do it, lower the skull ratio, because I've got gates that go along with it. Simple as. Alley up, last chance, or get on your bed. On your bed, enough. On your bed, divvy. Messing around. He's all smelly and clean. Went in the bath, didn't you? Yes. On your bed. Move. Go on. Thank you. There we go. Right. Excerpts of copyright material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without need for formal payment to a copyright holder. Too naughty holder. There we go. Oh, we ain't got any requests. Go on then. You lot can give us some. There's only 20 of you, but I don't care. We'll take your request. Hit me with your rhythm stick, guys. Hit me with your rhythm sticks. I'll see what we've got waiting in Facebook groups. Let's have a look. There's one. It's two. Oh, nearly closed it. 3, 4. Oh, I've just closed one, I didn't mean to. Oops, I don't know what it was. I didn't even read the name. Oops. New mouse! Right, that'll do from Facebook. Let's come back to class. How many requests we got? Oh, we got loads. There we go. Right, give me a second. Open up a new window and begin with all that. Right, Gerard Jugnot. Gerard Jugnot. Gerard Jugnot. Milo Ventimiglia. Oh my gosh. Milo Ventimiglia. Find it. It did. That was definitely a woman. Massive head. Rachel Roberts. Two first names. Rachel Roberts. Robertson. Rachel Roberts. That one. That's a man. Final answer. Lisa Worsley. Lisa Worsley. That's a strange name. Haven't we already done that one? I swear that one's already been done. There's no gates. Where are we next? Leomi Anderson. Is that Leomi or Leomi? Leomi. I'll spell it the way you did it. Anderson. It's on man code. It is Leomi. He's got a big smile on it. That one. Next. Leomi Anderson. Where am I now? I've lost myself there. Ben Fogle, already been done. Johnny Mad Dog Adair. Johnny Mad Dog Adair. It came up. That one. Johnny Mad Dog Adair. Where am I now? Karen Reed. Karen Reed. I was really expecting a woman. Well, it is a woman, but I was really expecting an MTF. Where are we now? Natalie Bay. Natalie Bay. Bay, boy. Beyonce. Where are we? Finds Tiffin. Finds Tiffin. That's a strange name. Hero finds Tiffin. Ralph finds his daughter, is it? No. Okay. I was expecting Ralph in there somewhere. Ralph! Lords Leon. Haven't we done that? Ain't that Madonna's? If it's Madonna's, no chance. 2 first names. Yeah, we've done that one. Chelsea player. David Lee. David Lee. 2 first names. It's not coming up. David Lee. Football. There it is. Egghead. Final answer. Next. Lalit Patidar. Lalit Patidar. That's a strange name. Well, it hasn't even got a write up. I don't fancy your chances. David Banda. Never heard of him. David Banda. She's a big girl, isn't she? Where are we next? David Banda. Peyton List. Peyton List. That's some wide eye, isn't it? She just, I speak straight ahead, Captain. Elaine Bissett. Elaine Bissett. That's an egghead as well. We keep seeing these eggheads, don't we? Maitland Ward. Have I not done that one? Maitland Ward. I might have done that one, I don't know. Just the name rings a bell. Well, I missed one. James Norton. James Norton. Why does that name ring a bell? No. Don't know what it is. Danny Menzies. Danny Menzies. Well, that's a good choice. Wide eyes again. Let's come down a few. There we go. Where am I now? I've come too far down now. I've lost you. Where's that gone? Maitland Ward. There we go. Andre Ballas. Andre Ballas. That's the one. Hotel manager. I think I might have done that one. Is he Spanish? I think I might have already done it. Where are we? Andre Ballas. John C. Miller. John C. Miller. American businessman. John C. Miller. Where am I now? Jasmine Harmon. Jasmine Harmon. Jasmine Harmon. France Gall. France Gall. French. He's got far apart eyes. Christopher Lambert. I've got Christopher Lambert. I'll check it, but I know I've got it. I'm sure I have. I'll be very surprised if my Highlander isn't on the list. I'll be ultra surprised if he's not there. Jara Mariano. Jara Mariano. Wide eyes again. Big head. Fiona Bruce. Already been done. 2 first names. Where am I now? I've lost you all again. There we go. Fiona Bruce was there. Then it's that one. Liz Kendall. Liz Kendall. 2 first names. There he is. Liz Kendall. Size of them cheekbones. Where am I now? Jared Eng. That's a weird name. Jared Eng. There it is though. Just Jared. Next. Rav Wilding. Rav Wilding. Never heard of it. Close set eyes. Look how close they are compared, especially those other pictures. Next. Abby Champion. Abby Champion. American model. Deep set eyes. Next. Nick Ross. I think I've done Nick Ross. 2 first names. Radio presenter. Yeah, I think Nick's already on the list as well. Where am I now? Oh yeah, down a bit. Jodie ain't there. Dawn Neeson, is that the next one? It is. Dawn Neeson. Dawn Neeson. Big head. Big face. Haile Selassie, already been done. Okay, stop right there. I think I've got enough. Got plenty up there for now. Stop. There we go. And we'll come back. Where's them names gone? Dawn Neeson was the last one. Next. Katie Nichol. Katie Nichol. He's got big arms. And he do. Where am I now? Haile Selassie's been done. Ellen Johnson. Ellen Johnson. I remember when they all had Johnsons, Mahoney. Police Academy 1. Carey Mulligan. Carey Mulligan. Name don't ring a bell. Mulligan. How about the face? Nope, still don't ring a bell. Okay. CM, Territory Father, in the name. Next. Pink. David Lee. Not him, the other David Lee. No, that was David Lee. David Lee, footballer. There's two of them. Former English, and then that one. That's the same person, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Right, there you go. Next, where am I? Keris Matthews. It's been done, I know it has. Oh shit, two first names. Yeah, I think Keris is already on that list. Next. Ryan Starr. Ryan Starr. American singer-songwriter. Looks like David Blaine. Close set, beautiful eyes. She had beautiful eyes. Next. Where am I now? Angela Roro. Angela Roro. Big teeth. Not now. Shut up. Next. Big teeth. Where were we? Elise Matsunga. Oh my gosh. Elise Matsunaga. There it is. Look at that neck! And the jawline, of course. Next. Got such a big face. Padre Fabio Di Mello. Padre Fabio Di Mello. She's got close set eyes, hasn't she? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman. Hello, Annabelle Goodman! Hey Annabelle, how you doing? Where are we? Nicholas Trevigiano. Oh my gosh. Nicholas please find it. Trevanio. There it is. And is that it? That is it, isn't it, right? Yeah. Good. Right, we've got plenty up there as we're going on with, folks. Let's reset the boundaries with Conservative Aunt, Patriot Girl. Is Patriot Girl the next one in line? No. Tracy Tutor's next in line. So is that a second request? I think that might be a second request. So copy that and delete that and search. Conservative Aunt. There we go. Let's have a look. What's his name? Anthony Raimondi. Is that not of two first names? Raimondi. Raimondo. It's Raimondo, isn't it? Not Raimondo. Right, so look. Images. Is that his boyfriend? Jeez, he's got a big head. Who's got the bigger teeth? Let's start with the mouths, right? It's real simple to see them once you get the hang of it. Who's got the biggest mouth? And straight away, it's not because he's not smiling, or I say he, I use the term very loosely. It's because she's got smaller dentures than the other one on the left. Underneath this cap will be a really egghead shaped face. And when they wear caps, I find they've got really bad eggheads. They're hiding it. They don't show their eggheads. Yeah, you won't take that hat off. Does he hail Satan? Yes, he does. Oh, she does, should I say. Close set eyes, small features. Who's that? That's a dude. I don't know who that is, but that's a dude. 50 paces, look. Forget the fake tatas. Look at the depth of them eyes. Length of that neck. Let's go back again. Just by looking at those two heads, look, who's got the widest face? Who's got the bigger head? They're stood right next to each other. You can't say it's because he's a couple of inches away from her. You can't say that. When you look at these two faces, and it looks just like that picture, the male has the bigger head, the wider face look. The woman's face is visually smaller. Watch. And the toi. Look at that difference. If she didn't have them glasses on, you'd have a really small triangle here compared to that spread wide triangle there. Far apart eyes. This is a girl, final answer. She's got tiny arms as well, look, sloping shoulders with a tiny upper arm. Elbow starts about there by the look of it. Oh, it's the elbow, isn't it? That's a kink. Right, okay. It's a girl, final answer. You picked a YouTuber, so you got no chance. Or whatever it is. Yeah, there's no pictures. Conservative. CAAC, Antichrist in reverse. Walking. It's Shematria. With Shawnee Cole. Oh my God, show me ants walking. Get lost. Next. Tracy Tudor is an estate agent. Is he really? He's got a big face, hasn't he? He has got a big face. Short forehead. Big face. Let's have a look at your calves and your shoulders. Oh, we're done. That's a fella. Let's go over to images. Let's have a look at your tutty pet. Your feet. Hello, Wildlife and Fisheries. Yeah, I'll put you through to the Bigfoot department. Let's have a look at your girlfriend. Oh, she got a nice pair of titties, hasn't she? It's Friday night. Nana's got her hairy baps out. Look at them buns, boys. Look at them buns. Of course, they have the nipples sewed back on. If someone can explain to me why we've got an egghead, a small skull, and then we've got a much bigger skull here, half the size of that body, but yet this one has still got a bigger head, a wider face look. Houston, we have a problem. They're growing big women. How do you tell the world that you're Freemasons? You stand in front of a brick wall, don't you? Any old shoddy wall will do. As long as it's masonry, we don't care. So look at your face. Oh, we're done. That's a big old scary man, that is. Where do you want me to start? Male digit ratio, miscoloured fingers, meatball knuckles, the long diamond. Men get this great big diamond. Women have a short upper arm. So this diamond shape here that we get if they have them both out is much tighter on a woman because she puts her hands higher up as well. This thing, he's got massive hands. He's got massive hands. It's a chick with a dick. Frock in a cock. A cock in a frock, you know what I mean? We got all these sayings from. Look at the size of them! Hello, Wildlife and Fisheries. Yes, you've got the wrong department. I'll put you through to paws and claws. Look at the size of them claws. What do you want to say? What do you want to tell you? It's half man, half lobster. All day long. That's a fella. Final answer. We'll take that as you. It is a 50-50. What is a 50-50? It's where 50% of the picture is space and 50% of the picture is face. And then you bring those skulls over. Transparent, of course. You lower the transparency on this picture. And you can bring the skulls in. And only one of those two skulls will fit that face on a 50-50 picture. And that is how you correctly skull check anybody. Let's have a look at them. Yeah, we've got knees crossing over here and knees apart there. Is that why he is a bikini model? No, he's a realtor, you said, didn't he? Is he? Realtor. Yeah, he's a realtor. Right. I don't know if I can count that picture as him walking. I think he's... I don't know. She is walking on the right. But he might be holding her back. I don't know. What is that there? Don't forget to cross your legs over to make you look more feminine. It'd be alright if you didn't have such long arms. Look at that. I'm the king of the swinging soul, the jungle VIP. I reached the top. I had to stop cause this what's bothering me. Oh, oopie doop, people wanna be like you. It's a vine swinger is what it is. Oh, look at that 5 head. What is that? That's got to be AI. Tell me that's AI. What's going on? It is AI. I was going to say, but look what it's done. Eggheads all round anyway. No matter what you do to the faces, they remain five-headed, diamond, egg-shaped jaws, look, diamond triangle shapes at the bottom of the face. That is so weird that AI has done that. And then it left the bloke with the man face. I'm taking that picture. I don't know what to tell you. That is just, in the little picture I thought it was real and I was just going to pull that five head apart. Is that real? Holy crap, there's no difference! Oh, I'm taking both pictures. Before and after AI. I am dying, you gotta be kidding me. I thought there was going to be a difference, but there isn't, look. Look at this soppy twat on the end. Five head, squashy face. Five head, squashy face. Man face. Five head. And look at this one on the end. This one wanted to be like that one that wanted to look like a cat. I don't know what to call her. The one that had all that lips done and whiskers and that. That one looks like him. Yeah, whatever. That is just shocking, isn't it? Look at those two $1 million listing. Huh? Yeah, I can see a lot of real estate on this picture. You're going to build condominiums on them FTM's foreheads, aren't you? That's how he's going to do it. Right, let's come back. Oh my God, I can't believe AI did that to him. Right, let's come back. I want your face, your big old man face, and then we're going for Gates. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Right, men in thigh-high leather boots. What does it do for you, Peter? Absolutely clack all. That's what it does. Look at the size of that fella. Look at that foot. That looks no better. Look at the size of that foot. Hello? We're already on the way. Size of him. Oh, the foot just gives you away, mate. Remember, boys, if you're out on a night out and a big tall girl comes along and asks you if you want to go home, check the size of her feet, won't you? Even hiding behind the door, I still know that's a bloke. Oh, thank you, Father. I'm taking that picture. Oh gosh, this one's been fun, hasn't it? Well, this is what happens when she's a he's and he's a she's. I noticed things that make me giggle. And I wouldn't have noticed before. Before, I'd have thought they were two chunky chicks. And they could have fooled me. On a night out, if I was drunk 20 years ago, young lad, full of dumbness and cumness, as they call it, I'd have been fooled by this, and I'd have let them take me home. I feel sorry for the young generations. What do they call them? Generation X or what? No, I'm Generation X. What are they? Gen Z. Gen Z. What? No, am I Gen X? I am Gen X. Yeah. I feel sorry for Gen Z, don't you? And Gen A. When Gen A gets here, they're gonna be screwed. You won't know the difference between men and women. Oh, well, they won't. We will, but. You know, the veil's lifted for us, but oh my gosh, look at the hips on this bitch. What do you want me to tell you? There's a bloke here with a massive arm and a huge man and male digit ratio. And then we've got this close set. Look how close together her eyes are. How come he's got the dark beading around his eyes? Not mascara, it's brow bone. Brow bone overhangs the male eyes. Look, they show it in this picture. There, this is the brow bone. And it pushes forward and the eyes are set back, giving them shadow around them. Nothing. Absolutely no shadow. Here. Absolutely no shadow. In every picture you can see it, look. Soft eyes push forwards, deep set eyes push back. And it's an egghead. Look how small the skull is. Look how big the chin and teeth are on this one. The low set bugger lugs, look. It's a dude, final answer. And this thing here, look at the hips on it. I see you, Felicia. And I'll raise you Bigfoot. Right, let's get Gates. Oh, here's one. Oh, he's not walking. Look at that bony knee. Look at that face in there. I can see your face there. Whose face is that? It's not big enough. My screen's not big enough to see it. Do you know it could be Norm out of Cheers? Norm! Right fat face in that knee. Right, we're going to need Gates, and that is not one. Neither is that. Neither is that. Neither is that. They're all standing. They're no good. Let's go back, reset that clock, and see if we can. 8.2 million. 8.2 million for an house. They're rubbing it in your face. These flip-flops, and that's what they are, the flip-flops, look at the squashed down face, the pink lips, the Cupid's bow on the bottom lip, look, the high set ears, the sharp A forehead versus the man face on the left with the deep set eyes and bigger teeth. They flaunt this 8.2 million. You never, you and your family and your generation and your children and anybody who comes after you is never going to live in an house like that. Ever, 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 ever. They're never going to win the lottery. They're never going to become a footballer. They're never going to become nothing. Bus drivers, welders, at best. Maybe a businessman if you're lucky, but you ain't getting to this status ever. Because you do good with your money. You wouldn't spend 8.2 million on a house. You'd help people with it instead. That's what natural people do. I've met a lot of natural people that are wealthy, not filthy, stinking rich, beyond belief, 8 cars and 12 bedroom mansion, nothing like that, but nice houses, and they've always been generous. When I've done parties for people who have a little bit of money, they always tip as well. Even if I've 75 quid an hour anyway, they always just give me a tip on top. This is extra. Good people, normal, natural people do look after each other. They do. And these look after themselves. You only have to listen to Snoop Doggy Dogg. I can't remember what the song's called, but he's talking about my boys in the hood, taking care of my boys in the hood and my mum back home. And they do, yeah, they look after their own. They buy them all these houses, take them out the hood that they pretended to live in. Remember, the one oh my gosh, that is quite a neck for a woman, isn't it? But why is the neck as wide as the skull? Why has he got a Beetlejuice head? This is what happens when you give a woman too much juice. Beetlejuice, in fact. This is what happens when you give a woman too much juice. Her body gets big and her head stays the same size, and this is the same thing that you're looking at here. Is the skull is the same size as the neck. This is what they take the piss out of each other in these movies. Star Trek, the Klingons, well, that's the 5-head, the Worf. They're taking the piss out of the woman's 5-head, and here they're telling you how small a woman's skull is, with rounded, close-set eyes, a flat forehead. They'll give her a real big mouth there, but. You see what I'm saying, right? And when you come back to this picture, that's exactly what you've got here, look. This woman has got a long neck, I'll give you that. She's tall though, right? She must be 6 foot something. But she's still got a smaller dental arch. Coffee bean eyes. Look at those coffee bean eyes. When men smile, we don't really get it. We have to have a lot of fat on our face to get coffee bean eyes. A woman has subcutaneous layers of fat. So she gets coffee bean looks to her eyes. It looks gorgeous on real women. But on a boy, I say boy, I use the term loosely yet again. This looks like Marjorie Taylor Greene or whatever they call him. This is what happens when you make a woman really tall. You give her human growth hormones, you pump her full of testosterone and steroids to build muscle mass. And the neck widens out, it does. And she's a tall girl, so she's got quite a long neck. But the neck is as wide as the head. The head's smaller than the neck, look. And it looks wrong. It looks like a Pez dispenser. She could put her hand on the back of his head and pull backwards and the Pez's will start shooting out from under that chin. Anyway, we'll take that picture as well. I'm going quite a laugh with this one, aren't I? What's his name? Tracy Tutor. Yeah, I'm tutoring him, I'll tell you. On you. Right, let's get some gates, because that's what we really are after. Is that you? Game over. Straight legs, knees together, feet looking forward, knees looking forward. So, man, final answer. There's no diamond there. There's no chicken nom-nom for me. He might have had a Brazilian butt lift, but on this leg, it's not showing at all. It's just a straight line. The leg, if you imagine the bone inside that muscle, remember, the muscle wraps around it up to the top. So there is a little bit of a Q line on the man. It's only about 12 to 15, I think it is, degrees. Much less than a woman's. From the hip bone, you don't realise that that opening for a vagina pushes out the hips about 2 inches on each side on a real woman. On a real woman. He's got no hips. There's a gate. Let's see if we can get some more. And these are pushed on normal women. Normal women are jealous. You know, girls that have got a little bit of weight added to them, which you should have, because most of you are going to be mothers by now, right? And you're jealous of these 40-year-old men with bodies. Like, I used to have one like that. I'm getting quite trim at the minute. But I used to look like that when I was 40 in this picture. Exactly what I look like. I worked out, went to the gym every day. Now I couldn't give a crap. I've got 20 years left here. I ain't going to spend it lifting weights and punching bags. I'm going to spend it using the only muscle I didn't use for 50 odd years, and that's my brain. I didn't use my brain for 50 years, and now I like to exercise it every day. Let's go back, sorry. But there it is. Women are jealous of this body, the long arms, the flat chest, the absolutely non-existent joey pouch. Women have a joey pouch. You have this, it's like, for me, when I look at a proper real woman, because your hips widen below the elbow, and this isn't widening below the elbow, because you widen just below the elbow, you get, I like to call it a 2-pack. Instead of a 6-pack, you get the 2-pack. And the bottom part, of course, is your womb. And these people, these celebrities, are missing their wombs. It causes great distress, subliminal distress, to young teenage girls who can't understand why they've got a bit of a joey pouch, and they can't get rid of it no matter what exercises they do, crunches, squats, planing, it don't matter. They still end up with this little chubby bit because it's your womb. And these people don't have wombs, and that's why they look the way they do. That's why their eyes are so far apart, look like mine. They're just boys with boobs. There's a girl right there. The one with the close set eyes. Look at the difference in their eyes. Look at this 1,000-yard stare. That's a 1,000-yard stare, look. And that's a soft, bright eyes, burning like fire. No shadow, no brow bone, no nothing. And we can do this. Is that Michael Keaton? Jeff Lewis, 2 first names. Let's go back. You want to go out for a week? Come on. So, we're looking at Tracy Tutor. It's a man, final answer. I just need more gates. Which I think I don't want to cut to walking because I've enjoyed looking at his pictures. It's made me giggle. Dang it, I thought it was a penis. Let's go back one. And Scrooge will stop messing with me. Parabola. Oh, there's another one. Was it? Is it? It is. Perfect man shot, innit? See the space between the feet? It's a man, final answer. Why does he walk like that? Because he's got cock and balls, that's why. Women don't have that. They have a space there so they can cross the legs over. And it doesn't hurt them. Look at the length of that neck. They always wear chokers as well. They always wear chokers to try and break the space between the chin and the clavicle. He looks like, what do they call that? Lily Blue or Lily Phillips or the other one. He looks like one of them. There's a gate. Right there. Gotcha. That's 3. There's 4. Definitely 4. Look at the diamond. The very gentle diamond that's showing in this woman because her knee's pointing outward, look, and this one's going that way. It makes this beautiful, gentle diamond. But it's missing there, look. How is that possible? If this is a man and that's a woman, why have they got the wrong gates? If you haven't guessed by now, the whole world, and I mean the whole world, is secretly... Look at the size of him! The whole world is secretly transgendered. All the celebrities, I mean, not the whole world, but all of the world's celebrities are men in dresses, look, all of them. Look at the size of that beast on the end. He eats 3 shredded wheats for breakfast, he does. They say that girls want to have fun, look, but they've all got big feet. That is shocking. I'll take that picture as well. I'm having a field day with this one. I don't know what to tell you. It's all of them. The veil is lifted for those of you with eyes that see the kingdom of God. For those with ears that listen. There are lots of people out there who'll tell you there is no God. What the is that? Is that AI? Is that really a picture of him? Oh, he's got total man cheeks. Look at the low set ears. I'm done. Sloping forehead. Let's go back. I can't remember what I was saying. Dang it. No, it's gone. When it gives me the screen back. We can tell just by the way you walk if you're a man or a woman. We tell by the distance in your eyes, we tell by the size of your teeth and width of your dental arch. We tell by the size of your feet. We can tell by your hips, we can tell by the way you walk. We can tell by the size of your feet sometimes. The game is over for all of these deceivers. Whether you like it or not, God is very real and is coming back to remind mankind of who they actually are. At the minute, most of mankind is asleep and zombified, if you like. And they're about to get a rude awakening. You came in a gentle way, the way I did with my friends. You came in a gentle manner, you told the truth. They got angry. They did though, didn't they? You were like, what? I told you the world was flat. Why are you acting like that? They got angry, you didn't. When you challenge someone's belief system, it hurts them because they have to admit they've been fooled. And if you admit you've been fooled, then that makes you a fool. Easy to fool. I don't believe that. I think you're a fool thereafter. If you carry on letting it happen, then you're a fool. There's a difference between a fool and being fooled. Yeah, I was a magician for 25 years of my life. I fooled people of all different aspects of life. And I agree, the people who don't have as many brain cells as others are much easier to trick. I agree. But I can still trick doctors, lawyers, solicitors, etc. I used to do it. I used to trick people all over the place. From all walks of life. And they're not fools, they're just being fooled. There's a difference. A fool is someone who carries on banging his head against the same wall. That's a fool. Trying to expect a different outcome. Well, I'll tell you what the inevitable outcome here is that God's going to come back swinging. He's going to come back swinging. And the most powerful force known to mankind, if there even was a universe, and there isn't, is God. There's not a bomb or missile or gun or anything they've got that matches the power of God. That's why all glory goes to him. Some days I praise him for all sorts. I praise him for plants, flowers, praise him for animals, praise him for all sorts. Because he's amazing. To create this much life and then put me as the pinnacle of all the life he created, and you, as the pinnacle of all life, because we can think, because we can speculate, because we can consciously make decisions, unlike the animals, you know. We can act like God, or we can act like Satan. And in the world right now, a lot of people act like Satan without even thinking. Because they have no spirituality, they have no God and no Satan. They just act what they consider to be in a normal manner. Right? And I understand there's a law of the jungle, there is. Whether you like it or not, there's a law of the jungle. Don't touch children, don't hate old people, don't hate women. There are rules in society that are there anyway. And woe betide the man that hates a woman who's got a rough as fuck, excuse me language, a rough as house's brother or friend who's going to come and batter you. Because that's what most men who batter women are. They're just cowards. You put them in front of real men and they don't want to fight. They only hit women because it's easier to hit a woman. Agreed. When the woman's much bigger like this, like the boxers, it's not as easy to hit her. I agree. But we're talking about cheaters. Mike Tyson is a cheater. Antonia Joshua is a cheater. Conor McGregor is a cheater. These are all women on chemicals that are enhancing their physiology. That's all. When you put that skeleton, remember it's a female skeleton regardless of how big it is. You put a real male, same size, same boxing equivalents, put them in a ring, and within a few punches it'll be game over. As soon as the man hits that woman on the chin, it's lights out. When you watch Muhammad Ali and Roy Foreman or whoever fighting, when those women hit each other, they still knock each other out, right? But it takes a lot longer for two women to knock each other out than it does a man versus a woman. And it's only because of the man's upper body strength. Huge shoulders, huge hands, bigger, denser bones. They do more damage, full stop. You smell gorgeous. He's been in the bath. So when people tell me, oh, you wouldn't say that to Mike Tyson, I'd say this to any of them, because they're all secretly deceiving the world. I don't care who they are. Don't care if they're MMA. I don't care if they're a soldier. I don't care who it is. In real life, if one of these people are interfering in my life, they're getting called out. It's that simple. Celebrities. There'll come a day when people just call them out in the streets anyway. I told you that. I could go and do it now, but I'd just get I'd get done for harassing celebrities probably. I don't know. But I don't find the urge to go to other people's live streams or, you know, Sam Shamoon or whoever. Or John Pounders. I don't feel the urge to go in front of their students of the Bible or whatever channel it is and start calling them out as FTMs and MTFs. It'd be like someone coming here and doing it to you lot, right? It wouldn't work, would it? Especially when a lot of the chats, of these big chats, they're all coordinated. It's not like you're listening to me. Mine's not coordinated. Anytime I want, I can go off the rails and start slagging the popes, twats, the Jesuits, morons, the Rosicrucians, pricks, Eastern Stars, witches. I could just go Shriners. I don't care. You're all a bunch, all 634 secret subversive organisations, all created by the Masons. You're all a bunch of shithouses. I can go off the rails at any time I want and slag them off. And I can call any one of them out as an FTM. You don't see any other channels, the big channels, doing that, right? You only see small channels doing it. Because we're the naturals. In reality, if Queen Nico was a flat earther and a transvestigator, he'd call himself out as a woman. This is what they did to me. He'd call out all the people he speaks about, and two, Professor Dave, McToon, Whitsitt, all of them, they're all flip-flops. But that's not part of the truth that they want you to know. It's not. The truth I want you to know is that it's all of them. You don't see me interacting with them, do you? I used to when I was a flat earther because I was dumb. That's why I said I separate myself from that community. Flat earthers think they're wide awake and they ain't got a clue. Until you've learned forensics, you ain't got a clue about any subject. Because until you realise that it's all of them lying to you, and you can do forensics and tell that they're lying to you, then only then you don't take every word they say as verbatim as God's word. As I used to take all the pictures and everything I saw from Flat Earth as the word, no matter who produced it. Now I like to go and research stuff for myself because I know I'm surrounded by these I'm surrounded by these liars, these deceivers. They show you. He's not doing rabbit horns. She is telling you that they are both sexes. That's what this means, both sexes. Doesn't mean peace. Alley up. I'm telling you now, alley up. It doesn't mean peace. It means I'm both sexes. One of the most famous pictures of that has got to be Churchill, hasn't it? Yeah. There you go. This is how long it's been going on. Well, longer than this, but Winston Churchill's a woman. Small, tiny face. Too much skin all around it. Look, the face is buried. No brow bone. Small mouth. High set ears. Long index finger. It's a really long index finger. It should be shorter than the middle, but it's not. I'd say it's almost the same length as the middle finger. And then she's telling you there, I'm both sexes. And this is how long they've had control over the world. It goes back to Churchill, at least. Goes back to Babylon, I'll tell you. Maybe before. If they were fooling people in Babylon with this at 4,000 years ago, then it was going on a lot longer than Babylon, wasn't it? For them to be able to fool you in Babylon doing this. If there is a history line like they told us, it might not even exist. For all I know, we're 200 years after Jesus got here. I've got no idea. I just have to take certain parts with value. I can apply common sense. There's a lot of people live on Earth, a lot. I don't know the number, but there's a lot. It might not be 8 billion, but let's just say it is 8 billion. If you take it back a family at a time, you'll end up at around about 4,500 years ago, where 8 people were left by God to repopulate the earth. Honestly, go look at it. So it sounds about right. 6,000 years does sound about right to me. But I could be wrong. Well, you know, again, I'm in la la land here because I don't know. I truly don't. I just have to apply common sense to how many people are living on Earth now, or at least by the number they told me, 8 billion. I've got no idea, folks, but this means that we are both sexes, and it doesn't mean peace at all. The hardest part of any of this for me was accepting that the Bible had truth in it, because I know it was written by Freemasons. It's copyrighted by the English Crown. Go look at any Bible. It's got a copyright of the English Crown on it, like my birth certificate has. But that being said, they translated the book. I'd love to read the original. The bare amount of truth that I find in it is just it prevails all by itself when you read it and listen to it. The things he says in it, they probably added parts. They did. I can't say that God saw the gold and the gold was good. It's God's words. No way. It just does not ring true with me. You understand? It's a frequency of love. Not here's some gold. The creator of all things in this world, he made octopuses change colour, chameleons change colour. He made giraffes with massive necks so they could eat from the top of the spruce of a tree. They made hippopotamuses that can eat grass and stuff on the bankside. He made all this life
And he said gold was good instead. You've got to be kidding me. For surely he'd treasure us more than gold. He would have looked at man and said man was good. Well, he does, but he had expected it in the beginning there in Genesis. Not all men are good. Not all women are good, as I've come to realise. And I am a sinner. I have sinned throughout my life without the idea of God being in the moral compass. I didn't sin like these people. I've never murdered anyone. I've never ate any women. I've never ate children. I've never done the things that these people do and others, but I'm still a sinner. And Jesus said, let him without sin cast the first stone. So I can't cast a stone against Winston Churchill. I don't know her. I don't know what it was like to be a girl and brought up as a boy and called Winston and made Prime Minister and told what to do at every point of your life. I don't know what that's like. I cannot judge. I'm not the judge of that. I'm here to judge the skeleton and the fact this person's lying. And this goes for all of them. I'm only here to judge their skeletons and tell you that they are liars. Anything else about them, I can't tell you. Remember, what they show us in films and interviews and that's not the real person, is it? You'd have to sit and listen to someone for a long, long time to know the person that's in there. Some people are like, I can make my mind up in 5 minutes. Yeah, you might be able to make your mind up about someone who's dodgy in 5 minutes, but to know somebody and truly know why that person's dodgy or that person puts you off, it's a different ballgame. But regardless, it doesn't matter what era of time I go to, there are these women with coffee bean eyes. Look at the lines above and below the eyes. They look like coffee beans. The deep philtrum, the cupid's bow, the small mouth, the tiny high set ears, widest in the hairline. Dial M for Masons. How old is Churchill there? The early life. He's probably in his teens. She is probably in her teens and going bald as a coot look. This is the power of testosterone. It balds the women who take it. It's one of the side effects. Apparently, they can't cry either. Big girls don't cry. Apparently, they can't cry because testosterone blocks the tear ducts on a woman. I don't know how true that is. I know in movies they can just add tears, can't they? Even show someone else's eye crying. I don't know, but the whole world's a show. Shakespeare said it. You know, he said the whole world is a stage and everyone's got their part to play. Most people are playing dumb, ignorant sheep. They are. They don't even know the aspects of this world. When just realizing that the world's flat changes everything. It really does. People say, "Oh, how does that change my life?" It's like listening to Dolores. How does all celebrities being secretly transgender change my life? At that point, that flat earther, Dolores, sounded just like the globe earthers. Well, she is a globe earther. They're all part of the same scam, you know. Real truthful people never give answers like that. Hateful, nasty. You just want the truth, right? When I first found out about flat earth, I was like a firework. I was just going off everywhere. Everywhere. When I found this, I was pretty much the same, but this reined me in, really did, because I got stuck in a 6-year relationship with flat earthers. And they were all flip-flops. Well, most of them were. I can't say all of them were. Most of them were flip-flops that were interacting with me. And I wasted 6 years of my life studying flat earth because it was over. It was over when I realised there's no bendy water and I'm not spinning. That's it. It's over. Until anyone can prove that the earth spins or that water is bending, there's such a thing as bendy water, then I win. And always have, because water's level, sea level. The earth is 72% water, as is my body. Salt water, as is my body. First thing they give you when you get ill in hospital is a saline drip. You are salt water. You are 8 pints of salt water, 72% salt water, body, spirit, whatever you want to call it. You are the earth. You are the oceans. You are the trees. You are everything. Because he created you from the earth. That's when the Bible rings true, and it's not the parts I don't understand that scare me. It's parts like that do scare me, because I hear the truth. I can God's voice is resonating when I say it. Oh, that's right. God is a frequency, that's for sure. All of his own. All of his own. Mankind is just created in his image. We have the potential on earth in the living for 70 odd years, sometimes 120 if you're real lucky, to do right and wrong. And because they took away the creator of right and wrong, everybody just carries on regardless, don't they? They have no idea that there is a Heavenly Father, an almighty power, an almighty high Father in heaven watching down on all of us. He watched you being born. He watched the best parts of your life. He watched you win the 100 metres. He watched you catch that biggest fish. All them moments in your life that you had joy and happiness, he was there with you. How do I know that? Because he's God, that's why. He can be everywhere at once with everyone. Satan can't do that. He needs listening devices and cameras and spies, and he needs networks of liars and deceivers like this, who all pretend to be at war with each other when really they're at war with us. Hiding the fact that they've got all the wealth in the world. They took every industry, don't matter what it is, whether it be beggars, oil, it don't matter. They took every single industry, and there isn't a natural person out there, no matter what business you go into. I don't care if it's fish merchants, I don't care if it's computer sales, I don't care what it is. You can never ever get to the Winston Churchill of fish merchants. You never become the Winston Churchill of computers. You can never become anything. Are you getting it yet? Is that alright with you, all you non-believers? The ones that have no God and no Jesus. Is that alright with you? Even if there is no God and no Jesus, is that alright with you? Does that sit alright with your moral compass? Because it doesn't with mine. Not knowing that there are millions and millions of children that have to suffer in this world because of these people. If natural people run the world, there'd be virtually no suffering. I'll let the truth be known, because it would set us all free. Including these people. Remember, they're all tied down to Satan at the end of it. Whatever Satan says. Satan says you've got to eat a piece of poo off a cocktail stick. Winston Churchill has to eat a piece of poo off cocktail stick. If Satan says you have to go and have sex with a chicken, you have to go and have sex with a chicken. Because that's what Satan does. God never asks any of them things of you. All he asks of you is that you be thankful for the things he's given you. And he gave you everything for free. That's the best part of this world. When you understand it's all for free. The apples, the pears, the fish, the prawns, the beef. It's all free if we want it to be. But we've accepted this pyramidical society where these people at the top, all the inverts, and it is all the inverts, they come first. It'll be them on the stamps. Your family, your daughter, your son will never have his face on a stamp. He'll never have his face on a coin. Hopefully in the future there will be no coins. There'll be no faces like that on coins. No money. No nothing. Because when you take away money from this world, you take away all their power. When everybody says no together, that's it. Game over. They want rioting and all the rest of it. They want everybody to go out murdering and killing, looting and shooting and all the rest of it. Instead of being like Christ. He just said no, and they crucified him for it. But he had such an effect on people just by saying no, by not consenting to this world. God came down in the flesh and showed men, real men, how to live life as a man. Perfectly. Without sin. And in this day and age, that's almost impossible for any natural man or woman to grow up and not be a sinner, because that's the world Satan created for you. He wanted the odds stacked against you without you knowing. And now I know, I'm just like, well, you know, screw you, Satan. Screw you, Satan. My dad in heaven is the most powerful force known to anyone or anything, including you, Satan. And I know you're terrified of God. Terrified of him. And people are still like, how do you know that God's real? Because I'm here. Because this world exists. Because I'm able to think consciously and spiritually, emotionally, lovingly. All these things are spiritual. All these emotions, everything. They all come from God. It's all an emotion. You can't put it on paper. It's a feeling. I got a feeling. It's a feeling. And God blessed my life with a truth 12 years ago by allowing me to see that the world is not spinning. And in an instant, I changed my whole reality. The way I spoke to people in the past is not how I speak to people now. At any point, I can revert back to old me and start cussing and all the rest of it, but I don't know if it's just age and I've matured or whatever since then, but I don't feel the need to scream and shout like I used to. I know it was passion and all the rest of it, and God knows when I was screaming and shouting and swearing that I was doing it only for the good of God. Well, for the good of people, not God. For the good of people in this world to come back to Him. To find a way back to Source, the originator of all things, creator of all things, whatever you want to call Him. I know He exists, and because I know He exists, then I know that Satan exists as well. Otherwise, it doesn't explain why the world is the way it is. And then other people are like, yeah, but why? Well, if God does exist, why does He let it happen? It's mercy. He stops the whole world again, kills everyone. It's mercy. It's God's mercy that we're here. Nothing else. At any point, He can click His fingers and end this show. And I wish He'd do it right now, but He's not going to, because the time isn't ready. He wants to save as many people on this earth as possible. That you don't have an eternal life with the Father of all lies. Where would you rather be? The Father who tells you the truth, or a Father who tells you lies for eternity? You've got free will, it's your choice. Where would you really want to go? Would you want to go to the Father that tells lies, or the Father that always tells the truth? It's that simple for me. These people corrupted the world, and they've been doing it since 1940 minimum, look. They've corrupted society, they've corrupted the minds of children, they've corrupted your mind. They made you sin without knowing you were sinning. Or at least you didn't believe in sin, right? That's how it was for me. I didn't believe in sin, I didn't believe in God, I didn't believe in devil, didn't believe in heaven, didn't believe in sin. There's right and wrong, I agree. I've got a conscious mind that recognises right from wrong. But that was it. I didn't look at the spiritual side till I got to forensics properly. I really didn't. I thought I'd found it in flat earth, but I didn't. Only through examining the human body like I did for the last 6 years that I could truly see the most wonderful machine ever created is the human body compared to all the animals. I don't care if the cheetah's the fastest. I don't care if the blue whale's the biggest. None of them compare to the human mind. None of them. Not the dolphins, not the pigs, not the monkeys, not one of them. Yeah, they might be conscious and sentient to a point, but not to the point that they can communicate the way we can. Not just with each other, we communicate with dogs, we communicate with birds. And if a dog and the bird's trained, yeah, they can do that with you, but they don't just go out of the way to do that, do they? Like we do. We can go out our way to be kind, and we can go out our way to be evil. God gave you free will. Satan's taken that free will away from you by disguising God and himself and making you believe you're descended from monkeys. And it pains me to even think that I used to believe that, but I did. I believed I was descended from monkeys, even though there was no missing links. Well, missing links. I like to call them the missing chimps. The worst part of all of this is that they hid God. There's no other thing that I can tell you. Nothing affected me more than finding out they were hiding God. The flat earth didn't even come close to realising they were hiding God. I was amazed. The instant I realised I'm not spinning, water falls off a level plane, sailors used to think they fell off the earth, that amazed me. But thereafter, in them few moments after I'd thought about flat earth and how amazing it was that I'd been lied to, I realised they were hiding God almost in an instant, like a miracle. These people don't have that epiphany, they pretend to. They pretend to have it. They listen to stories like mine and yours and then copy it. And pretend they're like you. Just like they're pretending to be a man or pretending to be a woman. They pretend to be like you. Why? Well, because you're natural. Ain't you? We're natural. My face don't sit that so low. My face does not sit down that low. I do not have this giant melon for a skull. But that one does there. Beautiful when you see that pushed down face. Beautiful. Right, where were we? All that from Tracy Tutor's picture. Unbelievable. Right, let's go back. I'm still looking for one more gate. Walking. Is that my PlayStation fan? I think I might need to have my PlayStation cleaned. Right, they're in here. I'll take 4. I did get 4, didn't I? I did. Go back one. There we go. Save image. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Black Pope. What's his name? Anastasia or something. I can't remember. What's his name? Alpha. What's her name? Alpha. Right, we're done. Tracy Tutor is a man, and if you can't see it, you're going to have to learn forensics. Go back, look at my videos, study my training stuff. Go to other channels, study their training stuff. Anybody who tells you it's not all of them is a liar. An absolute deceiver, a fraud. I've been doing this way longer than anyone else. I've got more memes completed than more investigations than anyone else ever done. I might have done 18,000 memes, but I must have done 30,000 investigations minimum, maybe more. I've got no idea, because I knew God wanted me to be his mouthpiece. He knew I'd do it honestly. He knew I'd do it with him in mind. Save image. We're done. Tracy Tutor is a man. If you can't see it, I can't help you. I really can't. Learn forensics. Next, John Luca is a YouTuber. I don't fancy your chances, but just looking at that picture, we're done, right? Who's got the bigger teeth? Whose eyes are further apart? Who's got a bigger head? Look at the skull size. And then you see the widest face with the big teeth. The wider teeth, the wider eyes, the wider cheeks, the wider face. The bigger face is on the left. John Luca. I don't know which one's John. This one, I guess. Isa Creans. Oh, maybe that is John Luca there, and this one's Isa. Right, images. That's really annoying me. 1 second. Yeah.
Come here, PlayStation. Stay. Where's that remote? Turn off the PlayStation before you do the stream, Peter. I thought I had. Did I not turn it off? Any time today. Why is it not changing channel? Winding me up. I'll go back to that one. 1 second. Oh, there it is. That's better. I could just hear this fan tapping behind me constantly. Right, back to class. Where are we? So, Tracy Tutor fails forensics. We're now looking at John Luca. Why won't that come back? What is this? What's going on here? Why is it not ding-a-ling-a-ling? There it is. Took your time. Right. Oh, don't tell me I've just shut the stream. Have I just shut the stream? Did I shut the stream? OBS is still open, right? OBS is open. That's all right. Now, where's the window? I shut the main window. Did I shut the main window? No, oh. Where's that gone? How do I open that? Oh yeah. Open new window. No. Gosh darn it. Open new window. There. Control Alt T, right? Is it Control Shift T. There we go. Did I get my main screen back? I did. There's the stream. I lost you all for... No, it stopped. Has it stopped? What is going on there? Why does that say... Am I still live? I don't even know if I'm still live. Dickhead. I'm about to find out if am I still live? Yes. Oh, there we go. It looked really weird when I came onto the live stream. It said I wasn't live. What's that? Why have I got 2 live streams? Shut that one. That's my live stream there, isn't it? Yes. Right, found you again. Right, let's go back to this. Sorry. That's a woman, final answer. There's no pictures, is there? It's a YouTuber. Right, we're done. This is just wasting my life, look. You got no chance. It's a woman, final answer. Turkey teeth. Well, how do I know? The turkey teeth, the soft eyes, the high set small ears, the 5 head, widest in hairline, no neck, no trachea, no Adam's apple. I'm not even going to type walking in, no chance. You're my student, right? If you're watching this, there's the face I'll use. Go and find me his gate. I'm not writing walking in there because it's not happening. Let's get rid of that. NASA bollocks. Rachel Reeves we've done. Let's get it back to full speed. There's Ant Middleton. There we go. Tracy Tutor. That's where we was up to. Now we're on John Luca. I don't know who the other one was. This is John Luca apparently. I was on the wrong person. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny. Right. Okay. So John Luca. This must be John Luca and that must be Issa. Issa's got some big square shoulders, hasn't he? So look at that skull. I don't know why I'm seeing Santos Bonacci in that face for some reason. I think it's the hair that's doing it. Is this a YouTuber? It is. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a face, even though it's not going to happen, I'm telling you now. There'll be no gates. That's it. There's no pictures. We're out of it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Why even bother, Peter? 20 seconds of your life gone. Oh, no, it's not him. Oh, no, that's not him. Yeah, we're done. See you later. Next. These are not requests. Andy Vandermeed. Have I done this one? Copy. Dutch footballer. Former Dutch footballer, should I say. Ads. Desktop ads. H's file. Copy and paste. Paste. Away it goes. I think I would have remembered the name that big.
But let's have a look. She's an egghead, flat forehead, sharp A, flat forehead. Went for the bumhole in the chin look. But I've got no Adam's apple, no trachea. What is that there? Look at that scar here. Right there, look at that scar. Images, trachea scar. Yeah, final answer. This is a woman. Egghead look. He looks like that singer out of In the Sound of Silence. There she is with a little face, little ears, little pink mouth, Cupid's bow. It's a girl. Final answer. Look at those lips. Look at those lips. Never, and I mean never, Johnny, underestimate the pink lips of a woman on a man. Is that your boyfriend? Oh, we're definitely done. Take your teeth on the right, square jaw, deep set eyes, sloping back, short forehead. Explain that vertical forehead there, look, all 4 or 5 inches of it, and then explain the 3 inches of that sloping wide forehead, which is widest at the cheekbones, look. Not widest in the cheekbones. See it? The markers all add up when you can see them, but you've got to learn them first. Once you can do it, nobody can lie to you ever again. That includes me, and I'm not going to lie because I've got the fear of God in me. Andy Vandermeer. What's the back file saying? I might have already done it. Oh, we have. Andy Vandermeer. Already been done. Unbelievable. Good job I checked. Next. Joel Dommett, Hannah Cooper. I'm guessing that's Cooper. Right, let's just take that for now. Copy that. Copy. Joel Dommett rings a bell. Let's have a look at Joel Dommett. Joel Dommett. Right, so look. Copy him. Oh, actually, let me just add Hannah Cooper to this end. Paste. Hannah Cooper. I'm assuming it's Hannah Cooper. It is. Let's go back. Internet, Instagram, internet. You got no chance. Let's go back. Joel Dommett. I think I've done this one. Copy. Back file. And paste. 1 second. Let me get rid of Andy Vandermeer. There it is. Artura. I said Anastasia now. That'll be gone today. Give me a second. I'll have a look in a minute. Oh, actually, I can bring Facebook up and we can do it there, can't we? I think. Let's go back one. Bring that one up. There we go. What's that? Shawnee, that's your picture. Look at that, Shawnee. They took your picture and give you no clout for it. No say so. Where are we? Come on. Here we go. Right. Where am I? Oh yeah, Arturo. I don't remember how to spell it. Is that right? I hope that's right. Arturo. Yeah, there you go. There's your black pope. It's a woman, 5 head, close set eyes, egg face, no chin, no jaw, walks like a bitch. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Black pope, white pope, grey pope. None of them pass the biomarkers. None of them do. Mr. Rogers fits like a glove, doesn't it? It does though, doesn't it? Look at that. It fits like a glove. Mr. Rogers. 2 first names. Let's bring that back. Let's get out of here. Bring that back. There you go. Dink. So, as I was saying, you can't get away from this once you know it, and you'll see it everywhere. You see it on bus stops, you'll see it in magazines, films, even voices. Sometimes even voices will trigger you into knowing you're listening to a flip-flop. Believe it or not, it does happen. Joel Dommett, yeah, been done. On the list. See you later. That means Hannah Cooper's on the list because that looked like Hannah Cooper in that picture. Brandon Ayuk. I think I've done this one as well. Let's have a quick look. I wish people had searched the back file. A lot of people don't know how to search Twitter though, so they can't. This is again why I want to make a website with all my pictures and videos on, or especially the ones that have been banned. for nothing more than, they say it's nudity, but like I just showed you in that picture just then with that gymnast, just like that, that's all I've done. But yeah, it gets classed as nudity, and you can't complain, you can't revolt against it. It's like that option's not there. Brandon Ayuk, it's a name that rings a bell, that's why. The face doesn't, but the name does. I do believe she's already on the list. I don't think there's any gates. Maybe there's not any. Soft eyes, no brow bone, arched eyebrow, flat forehead, widest in the hairline, high set ears, small mouth, pink lips. Blah, 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 blah. Backfire. Brandon Ayuk, still searching. Well, whilst we're looking, we'll go for gates then. Girls on tea. Girls on tea. You know what? I don't think there's any gates. What's the backfire saying? Still not finished. But I'm just going to go straight to walking because that's not happening for Brandon. Search. There's nothing. Oh no, there's one. What is it? It's not a very good one. Dang, his feet are covered up. You really need the feet in that one. Oh, is that you there, Brandon? It is, but no gate. Another one there. Backfire, what you saying? Empty. That means there's no gates for this person. Because I know I've seen the name before. Brandon Ayuk. There's no gates. I'm wasting my life. I am. I'm wasting my life. Just go, Peter. It's not there, Peter. You've been through hundreds of pictures, Peter. You're going to get to the bottom. Should have listened to yourself, Peter. Next. Right. Whoever requested it, go find me Brandon's gates. I will make you a meme. Who's this? Pastor Jason Hooper. I do believe this one's already on the list as well, isn't it? Right, let me just put Hooper in the back file. Hooper. Away it goes. Right. Yeah, we've already done this one. We've seen this person before. That's an FTM all day long. Final answer. Soft eyes. Widest in the forehead, not ear though, sloping back forehead, smaller eyes, bigger teeth, smaller mouth. They're in reverse though. But it's a pasta, so you got no chance. I'm out of pictures. I'm not even. You know I'm not going to type in walking, don't you? Whoever requested it's not happening. Next. Next. Who's this? Claire Wright, musician. Does it really need musician after it? Let's have a look. Claire Wright, musician. Who's that? That in that Owen, what's his name? Isn't that Owen Wilson? It looks like Owen Wilson. Hailing Satan. Yeah, you've got no chance, whoever requested this. I'm not even going to type right in, you got no chance. It's not even famous. It's got no gates. Next. Adam Harvey, which one? Australian singer or American artist and researcher? Right, we'll go for the Australian singer. That's a woman. Fine answer. I think we've done this one. The eyes and the teeth alone tell me this is a woman. Instantaneously tell me this is a woman. No neck, no trachea. Back file. What is it? Adam Harvey. 2 first names, by the way. Searching. Whilst it searches, we'll go after Adam. I'm sure I went to video to get this bitch. Do you know who he looks like? Who does that look like? American person. One of the Americans must get this. Who does that remind me of? Who does that look like? Who does that remind me of? Who does that look like? I'm seeing it loads in that one as well. Look at that long top lip and deep filtrum, small mouth, pink lips, Cupid's bow. Yeah. But that looks like someone. Who does it remind me of? Have we got any mind readers out there? Especially there. I'm seeing this person so much in that picture. Unreal. I'm sure I went to video to get this one's gate. Oh, what's the back file saying? Adam Harvey, there he is. Yeah, that's him. And I went to video to get his gate. I knew I was right. Shaking Steve, you seen shit? No, I said Americans. Oh, Karen, shut up, Karen. You're English, and you get them wrong on purpose. Michael Madsen. Oh, you seeing Mr. Pink? Are you really? I see a little bit of Mr. Pink there. It's not Mr. Pink though. Only an American's gonna get this, I think. If there's any Americans out there watching. Steve Austin, you think it looks like this? We've got the power and technology to rebuild. Looks like Lee Majors to you. Elvis. I take it that's Elvis forever. Yeah, I already knew. You're talking to someone with an IQ. No, not Elvis. I can't believe no Americans have got it. Nobody got that one. Oh my gosh, unbelievable. Come here. I win. John Cena trumpets for Punch. I beat you all. All my students failed. It was Norm Macdonald. Spitting image. Norm Macdonald. Spitting image. Pink. Norm Macdonald. Right, this one's done. Stop messing around. Next. Bart DeWeaver. Have I not done Bart DeWeaver? Asking me for the same ones over and over. Winds me up. Search the back file. Please learn to search. Paste. Right, whilst that searches, Bart DeWeaver, I know I've already done it. Name rings a bell. He looks a bit like Stephen Fry there, because he's fat and chubby. Coffee bean eyes. I'm seeing Roger Cook. I'm seeing Roger Cook in the Cook Report. There she is, look. I'm telling you, I'm both. I'm a girl and a boy. No, you're a girl, pretend to be a boy. There's a difference. You can't be a girl and a boy. I've done it, Annabelle. Is he Dutch? He sounds Dutch. Bart DeWeaver, there it is. Already been done. Next. Jennifer L. 1 second. I'm going to check the back file. I don't think I've done it. I think I'd have remembered if I had done it. Get rid of Bart DeWeaver. Yeah, I know we've done it. I can see it. Paste. Looks like Andrew Bridgen. Yeah, it does look it. Should be women, that's why. John Prescott face. Right. Jennifer L. I've already done this one as well. Oh my gosh. Facebook. Please learn to search. Next. Felipe Gonzalez, former Prime Minister of Spain. Let's have a look in the back file before I go anywhere. Remember, I've got 18,000 completed memes. Which means 18,000 times you can think of a common name that we all know. It's done. Sylvester Jennifer Ale. Why is it searching Jennifer Ale again? Give me that. Paste. Copy. Paste. Why did I do so many? Because I didn't want anybody to drag this subject out like they have done with Flat Earth. I wanted everybody to know the difference in the human skeletons, because once you can see it, they can't lie to you. It's beautiful. Right, whilst it searches, we'll go after Felipe. Felipe Gonzalez. She's a big tall girl there. Is that the queen? I think that's the queen, isn't it? Little woman. Look at that five-head. That's my girl though, really, isn't it? That is my girl. Is that my girl or is that my girl? Oh, that's my girl, this one. Is that him when he was younger? It is. Is that him when he was younger? It is. So is that one. I guess we can take that one. That's a 50-50. We'll take that as your 50-50. Oh, actually, I like that one. It's clearer. We'll take that one. Oh, hang on. Back file. I might have already done it. Let's have a look. Back file. No, I haven't done this one. Right, I've got a face. Let's go walking and see if we can't finish him. Oh, we got him. You know, we got him over and over. There's one, full mints. There's another one here, right? I assume that one's in. They're all mincing now, look. The army, the politicians, they're all in on it. Is that another one there on the right? It is full mints. There's another one there, full mints on the airport. Flamingo foot on the general. I just need one more. And is that a stairfell? Almost. Dang it. Is that you? It sure is. Good night, sweetheart. And that's how quick it is to transvestigate people, especially when they've got walking pictures. This is what we're looking for, the walking pictures. The key identifier in all the forensics are the hips. They are the platinum marker. The gold standard, as they call it. They tell you what you're looking at. Water flowing underground. Watching the days go by. Mincy, mincy, exactly. Save. Felipe Gonzalez of Spain, former Prime Minister, President, whatever you want to call him. Here. Is a woman. Thanks for playing CSI was next. Karina Lombard. I think I've done this one. Let's look at looking about far. Is he French? Tahitian. Okay. Maybe I haven't. I was thinking he was French. He could be French, couldn't he? Searching. Right, whilst that searches, we'll go after you. Karina Lombard. Images. He's got a big face. He's got thick clavicles. Broad shoulders, flat chested. That's quite a long arm, wouldn't you say, sir? Suits you, sir. Absolutely, man. It's just a man. Look at this rib cage. Look how big she is across the mid. He is across the rib cage. Women are 40% smaller on the rib cages because it suspends the womb. So the male rib cage is much bigger, not just across, but in width from side to side. Not this side to side, but the other side to side. So when you're looking at a man, you will see a huge rib cage there, which is exactly what I'm seeing right there. It's a man, final answer. Look at his Adam's apple and trachea, it's covered up. It's just a dude, look, rectangle shaped eyes, large dentals. I've got a brow bone shining, short sloping forehead, and of course the broad shoulders of a man. All day long, final answer. That's not a 50-50 though. That one is. A little bit small, but I'll take it, I think, unless we see another one that I like better. Right, hang on, back file. Might have already done him. No, I haven't already done him. Right, here's one we're going to do. Karina Lombard, I've never heard of him. I thought that said mangina. Karina Lombard has a mangina. Right, okay. He looks like that Catwoman with the cat face with the whiskers again. It's twice we had that reference tonight. The dude looks like a lady. There's a nice 50-50 there. I'll go with that. It's your 50-50. Let's go gate shopping. If he's got any. Standing. No, no good. Let's go back. The Island. Is that what he's off? The Island. I remember that. That's Ewan McGregor, isn't it? Nope. Karen Lombard. Walking. I don't believe in aliens. Oh my god, look at that, reminds me, I've forgotten to put the... Is that... I thought that was a young kid! I thought that was his daughter! Oh, is that his husband? She's not very big, is she? Tell me, you can't tell... Oh my, I'm taking that picture. There is no way on this earth, right, that you see relationships like this. You don't know, do you? You know, very rarely see a woman bigger than a man like that. And that's, I mean, a real woman and a real man. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the state of that. That's an ironing board. Size of them feet, length of those arms. Brian Harvey wannabe right there. Let's go back. That's a man. Final answer. There's just no way you can't see it, right? Right. Let's see if we can't find your gates. I've put walking in. This is not good. No, it's not happening. I'm not going to put street in. There's not any pictures. That's the only gate virtually. No, it's not walking. That one, yeah, there's nothing. Go on then, I'll put street in. I'll waste 20 seconds of my life. Street. I know it's not there. Oh, is that one? I don't think it is. Oh, it's Sonia Reichel. It's someone else. Right, we're done. See you later. There's no gates. You're my student. Find the gate. I'll do the rest. Who's that? Is that the same person? That's not the same person, surely. Look at the width across that face. Look how big the head is. Bowling ball size, right? And then look at this one. How close together their eyes are. No brow bone look. Small mouth. That's a tiny triangle, right? Because the face is small and it's buried by a 5 head and a 5 chin. Whatever you want to call it. The face is buried. It shrinks a triangle. But when we go back one, look at that. It's so obvious when you can see them, isn't it? Scary obvious. Right. Dude looks like a lady and there's no gates, so we're leaving. Next. Hannah Pale Davis, YouTuber. Don't fancy your chances. I'll have a quick check in the back file. I don't think it's there. There's very few YouTubers that I get done. Paste. Right, okay. Hannah Pale Davis is what? A cultural and political commentator, is best known online. Just Paley Things or Pale. Davis is known as primarily as a cultural blah 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 modern sex relations, dating and marriage. Okay. Is that him? Fans rush to defend Sabrina Carpenter. Well, that's definitely a dude. Who's that? That's Sabrina Carpenter. No, that's Hannah Pale Snark. The wrong one. But Hannah Pale Snark is a bloke. Who's this? Hannah Pale Davis. I'm getting confused here. Is that the same person? What makes Pale Davis so masculine looking? This is the same person! Hannah Pale Snark is Hannah Pale Davis. That's a man. Final answer. Same person, right? What makes him so masculine? Because he's a man. But it's an internet star and you're not getting any gates. Oh my gosh, did you see that back? I'm done. You could saw wood on that. Final answer, that's a dude. Flat backed, like from IKEA. It's flat packed. Yeah, there's no gates. I'm going to go straight to walking instead of wasting my life. Walking. Oh, I thought I was going to get him then. No, there's nothing. Right, we're leaving. It's a dude, final answer, but there's no gates, so it's not happening. You're the student. I've taught you how to do it, and if you can't do it, then you shouldn't be here. Next. Where are we? Campbell Cherie. Dr. Sherry Campbell. Dr. Sherry Campbell. I do believe this one's already been done. There's no gates. And again, wasting my life. There's no pictures. It's just books. It's like asking me to do authors. Same thing happens. Let's have a look. Walking. I don't think it's going to happen. I'll be surprised. What's it saying? Yeah, it's a man. Final answer. That's a dude. Long neck. That's a big triangle, right? It's a big head, big triangle, long neck, very broad shoulders. Look how wide she is across there. You could take that head and place it here and there and it wouldn't spill from either side. It's a man, final answer, but there are no gates. So there's a woman. That's a woman there with a 5 head. And we're done. There are no gates, there are no pictures. Next, Alberto Nunez Fiju. Another one from Spain. Let's have a look. Back file. And paste. Let's see what we got. Whilst it searches, we'll go to images, folks. We're looking at Alberto Felipe Nunes or Fiju Politico, whoever that is. Right, he's got a long face, doesn't he? See the long face of a woman? High set ears, look. Close set eyes, widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones. Remember, it should look like a cannonball, not a tic-tac. And that looks like a tic-tac. And there, it looks like an egg. Totally. Widest in the hairline, narrowest at the chin. Impossible. It's supposed to be wide, widest, wide again, and that's none of them. I'll take that as your 50-50, I think. It's pretty close. Backfire, what are you saying? Still searching. We'll go gate shopping now. Let's go straight to walk-in pictures. See what happens. Oh, we're done. See you later. Next. Dear Danny, absolutely no write-up, no picture, no nothing. 37,000 followers. Dear Danny, dear Danny, dear Danny. What's he doing? Don't even tell me. Dear Danny, got questions, conflicts, issues. All right, it's like an agony aunt. Is that what it is? Oh, we're done. You're having a giraffe, mate. I don't know what you want out of this. That's not a request. Right, they're all different people. I've got Danny Dyer. Who's that? Dear Danny McBride. That's a woman. And Danny McBride's a woman. Oh, done. Next. Nicola Willis, Formula. That's a bloke. That right there, that's a bloke. Final answer. Don't need anything else. Let's go to the back file, see if we've done him. Paste. Paste. There we go. Nicola Willis, searching. I think we've done it. I think Sean made me do it. Images. Oh, that's a bloke. That's just a man. That is a man. Man. Men, 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 men. All day long it's a man. There's a soppy, tarty looking woman right there, look. The ginger one with the close set eyes. He should have shaved. He looks like he's got a mustache. I'll set that as your 50-50. If we hadn't already done him. And I think we have. Nicola Willis, what's Backfire saying? It's there. Is it? Is that it? That is it, isn't it? It is. Nicola Willis, already on the list. Should search my file. Sarah Al Madani, TV personality. I think I've done this one as well, isn't it? An housewife. Let's have a quick look in the back file. Come here. Over the paste. And paste. Sarah Al Madani, sorry. Let's have a look. That's a dude, all day long, face as wide as a cannonball. Look at the jawbone on it. All they've done is feminise the chin and it looks wrong, right? Because of the wide ass cheekbones, deep set eyes, thick brow bone look, overhanging the eye look in the corners. Because they've miniaturised the chin, it looks weird, doesn't it? The face looks weird. But you're not used to looking at these weird people. Look how low set those ears are. Look how big the mouth is. Give me a break, will you? Sarah Al Madani, obviously a dude, and there's his girlfriend with the egghead lot. Where's your meatballs? You should have meatball knuckles and you don't have them. 50-50 me on that face. Oh my word. I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. He's a man, baby. Sarah Al Madani. Is that the same person? I swear I've done this person, if that's him. He's had loads of surgery, if that's him. Sarah Al Madani, there it is. Let me just double check. Oh no, it's not there. That was weird. It said it had a picture and it didn't. There's a ghost in my machine. 3 dudes wearing red dresses. Are you paying attention, Neo? Or are you looking at the dude in the red dress? What's that back file saying? It says we haven't done him. It says we haven't done him. Let's go back and get that 50-50. Where are we? Yeah, that's not you. Is it him? He's had a lot of surgery done, if it is. Maybe it is. There's your 50-50. It's a bit small. We got a better one. That one's better, I guess. Yeah, we'll take that. Gate shopping, Sarah Al Madani. Let's go walking. Straight to walking pictures. Oh, it's not happening. Yeah, we're leaving. Just leave, Peter. They're not there, Peter. You'd have seen them already, Peter. Peter, you've been doing this 6 years, mate. Peter, listen to yourself. Too late, Peter. You're a prick. There you go. Next. Mike Warnock. Wonka. American evangelist comedian. Mike Wonka is a Christian. Blah, 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 blah. MW. Churchy Tree Father. Morecambe and Wise. Copy. Back file. Mike Warnock. Let's see if he's in there. Paste. Away it goes. Oh, you're there. I thought you wanted out, you divvy. Oh, it looks like Ron Jeremy. Oh, she does look like Ron Jeremy. Oh my word, it's uncanny. Woman, final answer. How do I know? Flat 5 head, no brow bone, close set eyes, long top lip with a deep philtrum, small mouth, grandma, anti-face, images. Mike Wonka. No, this isn't happening, I'm telling you now. You got no chance. There's no pictures of them. Let's just go straight to walking and end this debate in an instant. Walking. Computer says we're leaving. We are. It's a woman. Final answer. Find these gates. I'll do the rest next. Niall McConnell. Let me get rid of those two. Search again. Niall McConnell. I've got no write up, no nothing. Niall McConnell. Active correspondence. Poultry Lane, London. Images. Yeah, it's not happening. Oh, there are pictures of him. We're the same pictures. No, it's not. There's no pictures. Walking. Wasting 20 seconds of your life, Peter. I don't care. It's done. There you go. There's no gates. We're done. Face. Soppy looking twat. Sloping jawline. Subcutaneous layers of fat. Small close set eyes. Pink lips. I can't see anything else. We're out of here. It's a waste of my time. Next. Bob Proctor, Canadian author. This one's not happening, I'm telling you now. Authors don't have gates. Flat forehead, soft eyes, no brow bones. I'm missing a jaw and neck as well. Is that him when he was younger? Done. Tic tac. Final answer. Woman. Is that his husband? Let's have a look at the bowling ball versus his head. And we are done. That is a wide face, big face on the left, right? Big teeth, big face, big ears. Big skull. If you can't see it, I can't. Who's got a bigger face? Look at them both. Let your eyes just drift around the screen, and all of a sudden you just be drawn back to the bigger face right there. His wife's a man. Bob Proctor. Woman. Final answer. I'm going to go to walking because I know I'm wasting my time. Next. Yeah, we're at. Oh, wait a second. Sweet baby Jesus! Look at those chicken nom-noms. Granny got a nice big fat ass tonight. I don't know what to tell you. Men don't have asses like that. Look at the state of her. She can't even walk straight. She's leant into the walk like a woman does. And she's got shopping in her hands. That's the closest thing to a gate, right? It is. There's nothing else. Yeah, Bob Proctor. See you later. It's a woman. Final answer. Next. Ken Jennings. I think I've done to Ken Jennings, game show host. Everything about him's a woman. Look at the close set eyes, high set ears, small mouth, rounded soft face because of the subcutaneous layers of fat, triangle at the chin. What do you want me to say? Ken Jennings. Paste. Search. Away it goes. Whilst it searches, we'll go through images. That's a woman. Final answer. Woman. Final answer. Can we take that? That is a 50-50. We'll take that. Gates. Ken. Have you got any? That's a woman as well. Who's that? Don't know who that is, but that's one. Reminds me of George Bush, that one. Young George Bush. Not George Bush Sr., the younger one. Oh, ginger bollocks here. Ginger nipples. Oh my gosh. Tell me, which one of them's got a bigger face? It's so easy, isn't it? I don't care what anyone says. Train yourself to see it. Who's got the bigger face? Game over. I'll take that picture. I quite like it. Is that a contestant? Because if it is, even the contestants are flipped on Jeopardy. Look. Let's go back. Right, I'm wasting my life. I'm going to walking. Wait, what's the back file saying? We might have done him. Back file. Open. Still searching. Alright, Ken Jennings. There's a nice Abbey Road there. It is a nice Abbey Road as well. Full mince from the side look. That's what full mince from the side looks like. Oh. Is that you there, Ken? Notre Dame, no. Notre Dame High School. What's he going to be doing in France? It's a woman, final answer. Oh, that is such a dude. Who's that? Oh, that is such a dude. He's had that fake chin thing done. There's no gates for Ken Jennings. Oh, what was that? Was it him? I don't know if it's him. That is him, I think. It is. But you're not going to give me the gate. Screw you, Ken Jennings. Let's go back one. Yeah, he's got no gates. He's not famous enough, folks. Try street quickly. I don't think it's going to be there, though. I think I'm wasting my life. Yeah, I'm wasting my life. Yeah. There's no Ken Jennings gates. Find me his gates. I'll make you the meme. Next. Pedro Sanchez. I believe this one is definitely on the list. You got me doing Spanish prime ministers here, look. This is like the fourth one tonight. Paste. Pedro Sanchez. I do believe this one's on the list though. Pink lips, high set ears, soft eyes, the widest in the hairline, no Adam's apple. Is that the husband? We're done. Look at the neck on that and then look at that. Who's got the Terminator neck? Who's got the Terminator neck? End of story. Pedro Sanchez is a woman. Final answer. No jawbone. Look. Where's your chin? Where's your jaw gone? Why is it all soft and pudgy? Oh yeah, you get. Pedro Sanchez. Come on. I could have sworn I've done it. It's not showing. I recognise the face and the name. I can't find any walking pictures. Let's go after the walking pictures. Walking. Alley up. I've done him. I've definitely done him. I know that suit picture. I've done him. I know I have. Come on. Pedro Sanchez back file. There it is. Pedro Sanchez. One and the same. We're done. Just like that. Pedro Sanchez fails forensics because I've already done him. What are you doing, you damn dog? He's just laid right over my face. What are you doing? Get off. What do you want? You want a drink? You want a drink? Is that what you want? You want a drink? That's a good way to tell him. Look in my face. You want a drink? Ah, I do want a drink. There you go, Marlo. Here you go. Here you go. I'll get a drink then. He is thirsty. He trotted in there. Right, Gerard Jugnot. I don't think I've done Gerard Jugnot. Let's have a look. I say I don't think, but I've done so many that I can't remember. But yeah, he did need a drink, didn't he, the lad? I was just going to say he looks like Bob Hoskins. That's really strange. It was this picture that was doing it. Reminded me of Bob Hoskins. This one, he reminds me of that Lebanon actor. I can't remember his name. He reminds me of the Lebanese actor. Right, images. I don't know if he's Lebanese. He looks Lebanese. American actor. Je suis mean. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. Alley up. Do you know what that looks like there? Same person in it. Is that the same person? Gerard Jugnot. Yeah. Who does that remind me of then, Ryan? Who does that remind me of? That's an easy one. That's an easy one. Who does that look like? You should have no bother nailing that one. Gerard Jugnot. What's the back file saying? Still searching. again, look, telling you that they're both sexes. Oh my gosh, that is a woman. Look how small that triangle is. And the index finger is almost as long as the middle finger. Well done, Joe Daniels. No, Luke. Carl Pilkington. It is Carl Pilkington. That was an ace guess. Where are we? Carl Pilkington. For those of you who don't know who we're on about, there is Carl Pilkington right there. Got it? And there. Twa. Oh, it's uncanny. Very similar. Right, let's get a face shot of Jugnaught, because I don't think he's in the back file. That's a 50-50 thereabouts. Yeah. I like that one though there, because it shows everything. Yeah, we'll go with that one. It's a little bit small though, Peter. I like that one then. Yeah, that's an egghead. Take that. Has he got any gates? That's the question. There's something. Well, your boyfriend's a lot taller, isn't he? Ski with legs here, a lot. Feet going all over the place. That's not a very good gait. We need a better one, Gerard. Hey, look at the wife! Look at the neck on that! You gotta be kidding me. Who doesn't see this? Who in the right minds, even if you've not been forensically trained, when you see these photos, how does that not pop out to you? But he's got an Adam's apple, Dad. Look at that soft bitch on the end here. And I was only glancing at the picture as it passed my eye, look. Right there. I saw the big dude as well, but that one there, that must be his daughter. They look very similar. Soppy cow. Short arms. Do you know what? There isn't. There isn't any gates. Oh, that might have been one. Right there. There she is. That looks like Flamingo. The leg's broken and pointing outwards, look. I don't know if I can use that. What's that one? I don't want to see that. What's that one? There she is again. On the end. Still not a good one. Alright, let's see if we can't find him walking. Alright, I'm not finding the pictures I want. Let's go straight to walking. Let's save some time. A stitch in time saves 9. Old English proverb. There, gotcha. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 there, I can see. There's your first one. Full mince, that's nice. There's your second one. Full mince. I'm just off to the side, but it's still full mince. That's your third one, I do believe. Oh, it's just female Bigfoot gutted. A little bit later. I like that one though, as a side on shot. It's just off. And that's it. I got 3 gates, that'll do. Is that you there though? I don't know if that's him. Could be the little one on the end, but I think it's that one. Oh, it's his funeral. Never mind. Right, let's go back. Let's go back. I don't want that one. We will take that one though. Tiny little one, close to eyes. Save image. Don't want that one. We'll take that one. Back again. There's my third. I think that's it. It was 3, wasn't it? It was. And we're done. I just need your face, Gerard Jugnaught. Do 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 do. We're done. Gerard Jugnaught fails forensics. Next, Milo Ventimiglia. Did I say that right? That sounded like it rolled off my tongue. What time is it? 10:20. How long have we been going? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Right, we'll call that a night then. We're back tomorrow, Saturday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. Thinks you're amazing. He wants you to know you were born in an inside-out, upside-down, back-to-front, tipsy-topsy-turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching, forensic students and school checkers from around the world. See you tomorrow. Bye. Good night, Gregor.